Hi, Milorad here. Today I'm going to talk about third-party lenses and native lenses comparison. What I have here is Canon R7 mirrorless camera with 100 to 400 millimeter lens from Canon and 2x extender. This is my regular go-to when I go out and take pictures of birds and other wildlife. Then I bought this Sigma 150 to 500 millimeter lens on estate sale. It was a really good price, and it's Canon EF mount. And because I have this Canon T7i DSLR camera and this Sigma lens is EF mount, that means I can mount it on this camera. And I did that, and I went to my first photo shoot with T7i and Sigma telephoto lens. And I did that because my R7 with 100 to 400 millimeter lens was sent to Canon for tune-up. And my first experience with this setup, T7i and Sigma lens, I even recorded some videos about my experience. Hi, Milorad here. I am in my favorite park, Springfield Park in Rolette, Texas. I'm going to make a little video today about third-party lenses. Today outing is done. I have plenty of pictures to test this Sigma 150 to 500 millimeter lens, and with on Canon T7i camera I have pictures of birds, lots of pictures. And then I received my R7 and RF 100 to 400 millimeter lens and camera back from Canon. It was tuned up, and I also used 2x extender with this setup, and I went to the park for photo shoot. And also I took my Sigma lens, and also I have an adapter from EF mount to RF mount, and then I use this Sigma lens with mirrorless R7 camera with adapter. And I think that was a fair comparison, using the same camera with two lenses that I'm comparing. Hi, Milorad here. I'm just outside my house, and I'm ready to go to the park to take some pictures. I have my Canon R7 with 100 to 400 millimeter lens plus 2x extender. I have my Canon R7 camera. I have my Sigma 150 to 500 millimeter lens, and I just need to take an adapter that I have and put this lens on this mirrorless camera and go to the park to take some pictures of birds. Then I will compare those pictures taken with Canon R7 with 100 to 400 millimeter lens, 2x extender, and pictures taken with Canon R7 with Sigma 150 to 500 millimeter lens, of course adapted to mirrorless camera. Today I'm in my favorite park, Springfield Park in Milorad, Texas, here on location, and I see my favorite bird, great Blue Heron, and I'm going to take pictures of him. And it's right there, maybe 30-40 feet away from me. It's just beautiful. Great Blue Heron just standing there posing for me. I took numerous pictures, and right behind him on this little pond there's lots of ring-billed gulls, and now some of them are just flying, and I will try to take pictures of them in flight. That is very difficult, but I will try to do it. This is very, very heavy lens. I also see some cormorants right there on this little pond. Now I have my 100 to 400 millimeter lens plus 2x extender mounted on R7, just to compare how pictures looks with this setup against the other one with Sigma lens that I just unmounted up. And I'm going to take some pictures with this setup as well. My great Blue Heron is still there. I just need to come a little bit closer and take some pictures. Looking at quality of the pictures that I took with Sigma lens or Canon native lens, I kind of noticed that maybe Sigma lens is even a little bit better quality of pictures that I got from this lens with the same camera. And this is kind of not surprising because this lens, Sigma lens 150 to 500, I think is a little bit higher quality lens than this basic RF 100 to 400 millimeter lens. I want to talk about why people want third-party lenses, because right now there's a big discussion about Canon not allowing third-party lenses on their RF mount or R camera system, and lots of people are complaining about that, and I just don't understand why is that. Because Canon have on mirrorless system, they have lenses from $169 all the way to $12,000 or $20,000 for RF 1200 L lens. And the reason why people use third-party lenses is because they are cheaper. They have good quality, but it's not that Canon cannot make quality lenses. They have very, very quality lenses, maybe the best in the market. The only reason was third-party lenses were cheaper. And now, when we look at this Canon RF lenses lineup, I don't see any need for third-party lenses. Canon has covered everything from extremely wide lens. They go from 10 to 20 or 22. I think that's the widest lens they make for RF system. And then they go all the way up to 1200 millimeter L lens. I know and I agree, Canon makes very, very expensive lenses, RF mount lenses. They are probably overpriced by 25 to 40, even 50%. They should be, but unless Sigma or any other maker can come up with very, very nice high telephoto lens comparable for Canon RF 100 to 500 L lens, or this newer RF 200 to 800 millimeter lens with same quality for the half price or less, I may go and think about it, but I see only Sigma can probably do something like that, because Sigma has lots of 150 to 600 millimeter lenses for different systems, and they can probably adapt that lens with RF mount for Canon mirrorless cameras. If they do that and its price is very, very good, much less than Canon comparable lens, I may go and think about it. For now, I will shoot with my native Canon lens. This is the cheapest lens, and that's why I have 2x extender, and also using that lens with R7, that is APS-C camera. It gives me another 1.6 times reach. When I was editing this video, I found out that my Sigma 150 to 500 millimeter lens is sold, and now I just need to pack it and ship it. On this Sigma lens, I double my money, and that money goes toward purchase of the lens for my R7 mirrorless camera. And that lens is going to be either RF 100 to 500 L lens or RF 200 to 800 millimeter lens. I'm not decided yet which one to buy. And before I sign off, please stay for the gallery of the pictures taken with this two setup with native lens from Canon and third-party lens Sigma. Thank you very much for watching. Milorad out.